I am just telling you, Rotten Tomatoes. You know, people have opinions about things. You know, it could be about anything. You could love Avengers Endgame. You can hate Avengers Endgame. That's your opinion. That is totally your opinion. I'm not gonna change it. My opinion is I love that movie. And they gave Bohemian Rhapsody like 3 Oscars, which it deserved Best Actor. I guess. But it had like a 60% Rotten Tomatoes. Bohemian Rhapsody. I was like, how does this movie get under Best Picture when it has a 60% Rotten Tomatoes? Doesn't make sense to me. This movie has a 67% last time I checked, and I don't get it. Child's Play. This movie is not a remake to Child's Play. It's definitely not a remake. This is a reboot of Child's Play, retelling the story in a brand new way, being updated. It's a brand new Child's Play movie, and I know like this movie, a lot of people who like are fans of the like originals are hating on this movie because apparently the creator of the original Child's Play movies and still making movies today. Like, there's still new movies coming out. They're straight to DVD movies, but they're still being made. And apparently people hate this movie that's coming out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to this movie. I'm going to go see if it's any good. It's like an hour and 30-minute movie. It's got Mark Hamill, so like, why not? I mean, that's literally the reason to go see this movie. When people say, Mark Hamill's Chucky, oh sure, Luke Skywalker, I'll go see it. So this movie is basically about Andy who gets this toy. It's pretty much an AI. That's what's different with this movie. It's not a character in Chucky. This is an AI. It's pretty much your smartphone. Hey Siri, do this for me. And then it's like, hey Chucky, do this for me. And my Siri just turned on. Give me 1 second. Either way, Chucky is now basically following Andy, and then basically he sees things Andy doesn't like, and so Chucky's gonna take care of business, and he's gonna kill people. And that's basically our movie. Oh, what did I think? God dang, was this movie... I mean, I don't know if it's just the movie for me or not. The original Child's Play, I grew up scared of. Like, I was not a fan of the original Child's Play. I actually saw Child's Play 2 before I saw 1 when I was little. When I saw 1, it creeped me out even more than 2. And like, and this movie, okay, I'll start with positive. First things first, I like the new aspect of what they're doing. I mean, I'll appreciate what they're doing. If they're gonna update the movie and you're gonna make a different kind of Chucky and make it more updated, this is actually the best story possible to do that. And I actually agree with like what to do, and it actually kind of delves deep into your thinking like maybe my Siri is going to take over the world. I don't know. You just don't know. But this movie kind of has like a Chucky doll, which his design, oh my god, I hated his face. I hated his design. I hated his whole look, and his eyes were blue, and then they were red. I was like, you are a Terminator, and I don't like you. Just go away. I didn't like his design at all. But again, the movie does a good job in making him a character. Like, in the very beginning, Andy and him become best friends, and Andy's like a lone kid, and he actually meets up with them, and it's like, you know, he met a friend. They're playing chess with each other. They're making jokes. He's letting Chucky cuss, whatever. And then, when Chucky goes bad, you're like, oh, you kind of want Chucky to kill people, because... here's where the criticisms begin. First, I watched actually Child's Play a few weeks ago. When Chucky kills someone in the first movie, everyone he kills, basically, is a good person. He's just killing them because he's a murderous doll. This movie, every character except for one that Chucky kills is basically a douchebag. Like, everyone he kills is a douchebag. And you're like, you want Chucky to win. In the original movie, he was scary because he killed people that you didn't want to kill. Like in the original, he killed a babysitter. In this one, he kills like a sleazebag. He kills like a douchebag. Like, he kills a bunch of people you just don't like. And you're pulling for Chucky, which I guess they were going for. I'm not sure. I'm not really positive like what they were going for because this movie was so corny. Like, they were just going for it in this movie. And I could give them credit. They were like, they knew what they were going with. They knew, hey, Child's Play, Chucky, we know it's a doll, so we're going to make this cheesy as possible, and we're going to go for it. And they do. They really do. And my god, I did not think this movie was going to be this bloody. Like, it's gory. It is straight up limbs flying everywhere, blood spraying it. It is gory as hell. It is very gory. And sometimes the movie goes for the joke over horror, which if you like that, I guess so, but for me, I thought it was dumb and cheesy at times. A lot of times, actually. And I thought the Kid Flute Andy did a good job. He was the best part. Audrey Plaza, she felt like a sister. She didn't feel like a mom in this movie. And they make a joke in this movie like, dude, your sister's hot. He's like, that's my mom. It's like, even better. The dialogue is pretty bad in this movie. All the friends that Andy meets, they get no character development at all. They get no, like, scenes together. They're just there. There's no friend connection, like a real friend, besides him and Chucky. And that sucks in this movie a lot. And the guy from Atlanta, I can't remember the actor's name. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember his name. He's in Atlanta. He plays the cop next door to Andy, and he was great. He made the best jokes in the movie. He was really good. He felt like a character, in my opinion. I really liked him. But, and also Mark Hamill. I didn't really talk about Mark Hamill, but he was great. I mean, it's Mark Hamill. I mean, if you're going to get a guy who's going to do voice acting for a creepy doll, I mean, why not get the guy who did, like, the best Joker in a voice? Just saying. So, I mean, do I really gotta tell you guys Mark Hamill's bad in this movie? Is he doing a Joker impression? I wouldn't say he is. I really wouldn't. And I'm kind of shocked of how they went with Chucky. In the original, like, him getting shot whatever blood came out. In this one, he's an AI. He gets he's like a little lights and everything. There is no character to Chucky. This movie actually, again, like I said, does a good job making you feel like, hey, it's like an AI. It's kind of taking over, which movie did a good job with. I won't lie about that. But Mark Hamill, he's good as Chucky. He did a good job as the voice. He made that damn song that stuck in my head. You are my buddy until the very end. Yeah, it's gonna be stuck in your head after this movie. I guarantee it. I'm gonna give Child's Play a D+. If I honestly had to say it, I would say this movie's pretty bad. It's pretty darn bad if you ask me. But I will give it, like, there's one more thing I forgot to say. Besides the design of him being really, I just didn't like, I thought the prosthetics, I mean, I really like them using prosthetics in movies nowadays. When they do use CGI in this movie, it's very noticeable and it's very bad. But when there's prosthetics, I'm like, that's awesome. It's really awesome that someone took their time and built a robot and they did it. And I respect it. I know how hard it is to do, and they did it. And you know what? I give them respect for it. Even though they just, God, man, I mean, this movie goes for corniness. If you like corny, cheesy, slapstick horror kind of stuff, you're gonna love this movie. But for me, not for me. I'll stick with the original. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.